So, something I wanted to talk to you guys about. And, it's, technically I've pretty much decided to talk to you guys about this. This is right after Jazze's video I saw about her telling you guys about, what happened with her, with, relationship. And I know that I've been mentioning it a lot, but since a specific time, it just crashed. And you guys wanted to know why. Well, I don't really want to talk about it much because it's personal. But since now would be a good time to actually speak about it, because I don't think you guys would actually care too much on this topic. But since it's out, might as well speak. And it looks like something's wrong with my lip for some reason. No, just going white. Well, I wanted to tell you guys for a while that, I don't really want to discuss too much on this topic, but I really want to discuss more on another specific topic. It's one that pretty much has been kind of making me a little bit on edge. It's not relationship deals, it's not work deals or anything. It's life. I can deal with work, I can deal with everything else. But, I'm just very caring for a dear friend of mine, Jazze, Dizzy Dreamer, and ever since we've known each other since high school, I think it was that I at first thought that she was too good for being my friend because I always thought I was such a loser. I was Miss Four Eyes, I was very mature, and all this other shit, and still, she seemed to still be with me, and I always tried to figure out why. I know I'm older than she is, but I act a lot younger than she is, because my maturity come out a lot. And I'm very caring for my dear friends. Always been. And I still try and figure out why, but ever since bad things just seem to start have happened. Oh, okay. The lips just a shading. Well, ever since things has just started happening with Jazze, or that I've figured out what was going on with Jazze, I've been so worried about her since pretty much day one of things have been going on, and I was kind of like her big sister kind of person. I've been trying to help her out as much as possible, though I noticed as well that being a big sister is something I've learned is not really a good thing, because you're preventing her from learning what life is, but also on top of that, it hurts to see someone go through such pain and everything. And with her relationship deals that she's been going through and everything since Halloween and all that, I've been very, very scared for her. I mean, she told me ahead of time there was things going wrong, and everybody kept telling me there's nothing to worry about. Actually, everybody kept telling her there was nothing to worry about. And I've been worried about her. I felt like there was something wrong, but I couldn't say anything because, well, it'd be wrong for me to tell her something was wrong. And truth is, I always felt that if I did something to save a relationship, in the process I would have lost a friend. And I wouldn't want that with Jazze, because I love her so much. And, well, this kind of will come at a complete shock to you guys. But I don't know if you guys know, but I kept this kind of personal, but I kind of hinted a lot that I was in a relationship. It was way back in spring. It was, January of last year, all the way to April. And actually, we still continued on. And he wouldn't really talk to me. And I was just hurt so much. And Jazze was there for me. And it was silence. He didn't break up with me or anything. He continued to let it linger. He didn't tell me that he didn't. This always seems to happen in the relationships with me that I have. It just seems like with certain girls, things like this happen. I mean, just watching her videos she just posted, things don't always happen to end up in happy endings. It really hurt. It really got to me, and I started thinking, and I wanted to talk about this. But I wanted to avoid the subject of relationships, because relationships always seem to be not my strong suit. Even though we will not talk about the things that are just my relationship with Gara or the outsider. No, I'm talking about real life issues. Men in real life, me do not equal. Because I am practically, and I will honestly say this, I am a freak. I'm a weirdo. There's not been a single man out there who's ever truly accepted me for me. It's usually that they say, "Oh, I like you. But what do you like me about?" Find out that, well, I'm carrying on, I'm sorry. But the thing is, with Jazze, I have been so worried about her, but it kind of brought up the topic of relationships. But when a man does this to you, and it breaks you, I don't like it. I really hate how, not all men, but some men, I just don't like it where there's some men who will be honest and tell you the truth that they are assholes. My apologies for the language, but it's true. And they still end up becoming what they've already told you about. But the guy that I was with, and I will not tell you his name, but some videos you might actually find out about who he was. He was different. And even I told Jazze about it, and she didn't know much. And learning about what's been happening to her, though, it hurt me more than the experience that I had with relationships. Because every time I seem to experience a friend that's hurt, I feel like I need to defend them, and I care for them very much. And I really wish I could have been able to help her better. There's actually a little bit more. I'm sorry, I don't think she would want me to say much, but there was a little bit more, and I couldn't sleep that night when she told me that she had broken up, or that she had messages from this girl. And ever since then, it's been hurting me, because my best friend was hurt. And I wish I could have done better to help her out of this situation, because I was the one who stayed up all night with her to talk to her about it, to try and help guide her to be able to understand it's okay to cry. But I don't understand why people say that you can't cry. You're not supposed to cry. I mean, it's like, it's stupid when you tell a guy, you're a man, you have to stand up, you have to be strong. But that's pretty much showing how much you will turn into becoming, well, I'm sorry, a bastard. But be honest. I mean, I know it hurts. I know you want to be strong and you want to be a man, but you can't be a man if you keep doing that kind of stuff. If you keep listening to what women or men or anybody else are telling you to not cry, you gotta cry. You gotta feel that pain. In this case, it's kind of the same way because women need to get out their pain. Women, I think that's what my mom always tells me, is that it's easier for women to get their pain out because they have to vent it out. And sometimes men don't want to do that kind of stuff. They just keep it in, they build it in, and there's a lot more male suicides than there is women because women let it out. They show their expression. They show it to the world saying, I had this bad experience. I need to let it out of my system. And the best way is to scream it at the top of your lungs or cry. And I say everybody should have that right. Not just women. Not just a few specific women. Everybody. To save you guys from torture. I mean, bully me all you want. Because all I can think of is there are times when I feel like that you're bullying me. I wonder, who hurt you? Because it's okay. I mean, even if you're by yourself, but you gotta have somebody that you trust. My friend Jazze is the one person I trust. No offense to Mary and Evan, but I've been with Jazze for a long time. And I even vent to my family. Well, just only to my mom and my sister. My dad always wonders why I vent, why I cry and stuff. But my dad is going through a hard time himself. The only thing is, with Jazze, I feel her pain, but even though we went through different types of relationship breakups, it just hurts when it lingers. And it will hurt. It will always hurt. It still hurts when I had a breakup in 2012. After that, every summer, I've been terrified of a lot of things. Especially in 2013. That was the hell of the years of hells I have ever experienced. But that was just before, I think it was right before I talked to Jazze. I finally found her or something, I don't know. But all I know is that... No, wait, it was a long while after high school I found her and stuff. But we were in high school together. We parted in when I went to college. And I couldn't find her again. Finally, I went on Facebook and I found her there. And we've pretty much just got back to being old friends. Not old friends, but like sisters. We had a huge bond. We've always had this huge bond that was like this. And when I find out a friend who's hurt, and it doesn't matter if they're just an acquaintance or who's been there for so long, I show my compassion. I show them how much I love them, I care for them, and everything. I know it sounds stupid, but how do you explain me crying right now? I mean, I understand with all the things that have been going on with me. Yeah, I had a kind of a letdown straight lingering relationship, and then it just went boom. And then she had hers, which kind of cut short already fairly fast. Pretty much with mine was torture, but hers, it just, I mean, a guy cheats on you, it hurts. Mine didn't cheat on me. He pretty much, in my case, even though he said something different, in my case, I feel like he didn't know how to talk to me the right way anymore. Because even I still felt like it was during the time when I went to the convention. I felt like it was because he went through all that pain to go to a convention and was too crowded for him. He's not that good in crowds, not around people. And it just, I can't stop thinking of him because he was the sweetest guy I've ever known, and how he let me off was very sweet. But I'm just feeling bad most of the time because the friends that I met with him, I can't even talk to them anymore because I feel like if I talk to them, I could do something that will draw into something bad. But I still care for them. I still care for them so much that I'm leaving them be. And I feel bad about it. And it hurts me. But I just don't want to make anything worse because I'm scared. And with Jazze, it's why I couldn't be able to stop most of the stuff that was going on, because that pain, it's something that you have to experience. But I couldn't stop this whole thing. I couldn't help her the more I tried. And I still feel I failed to help my best friend. God, I feel so weird talking to the camera like this. But those who have a care for their best friends like this, like their siblings, wouldn't you feel the same way? To be able to help out somebody who not treated you normally, but made you feel like you were you. Made you feel like you were meant to be you. My sister sometimes doesn't do that, but still she's my best friend. But, no offense, not as much as Jazze. Jazze's always been there, and she lets me be myself. She lets me be the immature child that I am. And she... just feeling the pain that I see on her whenever she makes a sad video like this. This video that I've just recently seen that she just posted. I sometimes really do feel that I failed to help her that night. And I love her so much. I'm not picking favorites or anything, it's just, she's someone who, we pretty much chose each other. We were meant to be best friends. We were meant to be sister-like friends. And it just, even though I'm older than her and I act more like a freaking moron, and she's so amazing and so pretty, and that's why I say she's one of the best, awesomest people that I've ever known. I hate to see her sad. I hate to see her cry because it makes me feel like I can't do anything. I can't help her. I need my handkerchief. Give me a second. I'm gonna be stuck like this for a while trying to figure out why I did this. But I don't want to carry this on so much that you guys are like, what is going on? But, oh dear. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry about that. But, it's just when you have somebody who's close to you, close to your heart, someone who shows how much of a true friend you are. Even, well, I still, yeah, my mom and everybody says that I have such a compassionate heart. I care for a lot of people, and I don't like hurting others. I've pretty much done that in the past. But I've learned after a while, and this is what I was pretty much smacked into my brain from when I was a kid that I finally understood after I graduated high school was it's common courtesy to treat people the way you want to be treated. And how much Jazze treats me, not as a human, but human, I always think it's like something bad. There's a lot of people out there that are just, yeah. But how much she treats me as a unique person. How much she encourages me. And I love her for that. And I like to try and return the favor. One day I want to help return the favor, but I really want to find out how. One thing I really want to do is have her join me in becoming a YouTuber, if I do, when I do. But as I said in my last video, this is supposed to be for fun, and it's supposed to help me make my dream come true. But if things do actually manage to, the cards play right, I'm taking her with me. She's coming with me, and she's going to become someone amazing. She's not the only one. There's going to be others, but not, I can't get everybody. I just want to help Jazze get someplace better rather than just being where she was. But now that some things have kind of turned to a, what is it? I was gonna say something different, but there's a silver lining in those black clouds for her. I'm not saying what it is because that's for her to tell you and you to find out. Because I'm not allowed to say anything because it's her special something she's gonna tell you. But other than that, I'm sorry I rambled on and cried and made things embarrassing for you guys. But if you made it this far, you feel my pain, go ahead and tell me about it in the comments. You don't have to like this video. I kind of wish you would, but it's up to you. You can subscribe if you would like, but it's up to you. You're the ones who are in control of clicking everything. I'm just making this video. I'm sorry if I made you cry today, but those who have cried, though, you have someone close to you. Someone very deep that you're thinking of right now. And the next time you see them, I usually don't get that opportunity, though, but the next time I will see her, I'll do the same thing. The next time you see that most important person in your life, best friend, lover, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, even if you're the same sex, anybody, your partner, your sister, your brother, your closest person that you love so much, even your mother or your grandmother or your grandchild or your niece, anybody that is so freaking close to your heart that you think of as a dear, dear importance to you. Give them a big hug and tell them how much you care. It may be embarrassing, it may be hard, because some of you actually are just telling them that you love them and everything. But in this kind of in this kind of place where I'm talking about, the closest person that will tell you that you care for them, that they're your best friend, tell them that you care. Not for a relationship, just care. That you just want to have a friendship at least. Friendship is the most important thing right now in the time of need. I don't know if it's not, but every day is a time of need. And that's all you could do. And it's hard. It's hard to do some things that you really wish you could. And one of the biggest things is if you really are close to somebody who's actually 5,000 miles away from you or so, give them a call. Or don't text them. Texting you shouldn't text them, because they'll take it the wrong way. Usually it does. But just tell them, if you text them, show something that you care. I don't know how, because I don't like texting when it comes to this kind of stuff. I just usually roleplay when it comes to that. Or I text for I need to be picked up or something. I don't know. But in this case, Jazze is important to me as much as you all are important to me. I know it sounds weird, but you guys are a big importance to me, because I hope one day something will come out of this. But all in all, I hope you guys have a great day and keep on dreaming, because one day your dreams will come true. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.